This is Mark Taylor with Taylor Site Development, and I'd like to extend to our utility customers and the industry in general out there just why, when you are siting for any type of infrastructure, if it's not done with drainage in mind and proper techniques thereof, you're hurting everybody. Taylor Construction started out 41 years ago doing primarily underground utility installs, from everything from cable, water, sewer, and here in the last 15 years we have done a lot of cell tower sites and bringing in infrastructure to cell tower sites. Consequently, we see so many problems that really are basic to good civil design facets. And one of the things that happens, if the camera will pan around here and look at this wall, kind of a left to right view, this site was built with no planning in mind, and we don't know if it was the budget. We don't know if no specs were written, and consequently your back slope here, your cut bank, ends up at almost a vertical repose, and consequently there's millions of dollars of equipment down below. It just seems stupid, to be honest with you. There's no reason for it. For a few $1,000s, we have a 200 excavator in here right now trying to mitigate the problems that the initial design caused. And that is, this is approximately a 25-foot bank. The slope, the cutback is about a 1/2 to 1. And consequently, the 1/2 to 1 is what's causing a problem. With the structure in here, there's no maneuverability to get machinery behind to work the problem now. A slide occurred at the one cell tower site and did damage, and once again created a lot of labor and a lot of additional time. If the slope back would have been 1.5 to 1 on a 25-foot, you'd have approximately another 10 or 15 foot back, but that angle would have stood the test of time. And here at Taylor, not just a slogan, but a truth, is that we like to build projects that stand the test of time. It usually doesn't cost any more. And I'll just briefly go over the 1, 2, 3 points of it. A good angle repose that is applicable to the ground conditions. A drain system initially put in on a site, curtain drain at the bottom is a good idea, because that way you and your workers are not in water or puddles. It helps the site drain. It picks up the water before it gets onto your cell tower pad and structure. And then a slight 1 to 2% forward slope towards your cut bank. Another thing is that you're getting the benefit when you do a proper cut bank. It's a win-win, because the extra material, if done right, can be put on the front side of the slope, giving more room for the site. I just can't express enough how wrong it is to save money on cutting of a site. For the same reasons here that I've just discussed, building walls, trying to get behind the very valuable equipment once it's in. It's good practices to make sure that you use a contractor that can put forth civil design, CAD drawings. If they adhere to that, you, the customer, get a better project overall, and you get a long-standing project that once again, you're not in water, and water is a 24/7 problem in the wintertime when it runs. It is carrying soil, so there's erosion. It is causing a muddy mess. It's causing really an unsafe condition. So really it's incumbent upon the utilities and the cell tower companies to underwrite specs that give your contractor a firm understanding of what type of platform and working area you need, which once again will serve you in the future for the long term. Thank you so much for viewing these videos on site development for hillsides and utility infrastructure. We look forward to doing business with you.